Well, I was born in Henrietta, Oklahoma, a very small town. And I have very few memories of my first 2 years. My mother died when my brother was born, when I was 2.5. My father was the absolute center of my existence. My dad treated me like a princess. He always did. I was sure I was his favorite, but Bill and Robert felt the same. It was a happy time. I loved being in high school. And David and I would, of course, go to these dances, or we'd go to movies, and we held hands, and it was so romantic. I don't remember exactly when it was, except I'm sure it was in our senior year. But when he actually, one night, asked me to marry him, and I was so startled because I thought, well, of course. I always thought we were going to get married. He was a very likable man. I never heard of anybody that didn't like David. Let's see, he was about 5'11", weighed about 170, I think, and had dark curly hair. He could do just nearly anything that had to do with his hands, or he could figure it out how to fix anything. And he was easy to be with. I rarely ever heard him say that he didn't like somebody. They'd have to be pretty awful, I think, for him not to like them.
I've learned from Mother to be honest, that lying is just absolutely never the right approach to any kind of a problem. Another thing I learned from Mother is to always notice how other people are feeling, and to be observant of what's going on around you, and to be sensitive to other people's feelings. That's a big one.
We don't always say how affectionate we are with each other, because it's almost one of those assumed things. It's just always there. And for my mom, I'd say if you invest wisely in love, it will last all the days of your life.
She really knew how to talk to me when I'd feel unsure about things. She would just kind of walk me through it and ask me how I felt about things. And of course, really just gave me a lot of confidence as a young woman that I could just do anything I wanted to. And Mother, I really thank you for that. You have made me the woman that I am today, and I know you're proud of me, and I am just as proud of you.
We were really raised with a sense of who we are, and that we had an intellect, that sense of humor was really important, that we could accomplish whatever we wanted to, and that I've been able to carry, I hope, some of it in raising my own kids.
I thought that I might describe some of my thoughts on being blind. Probably the biggest disadvantage is not being able to see my children's and my grandchildren's faces, but they are locked in my memory, so I can bring them up whenever, and especially when I hear their voices.
I just hope that each of them, and I know my children have, will find ways to contribute, to make a difference, no matter how small, in their life, to kind of pay back what all we have been given. We're a very, very fortunate family. Well, If they could have as good and happy a life as I have, I couldn't ask for more.